Republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll have a moment of silence. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Commissioners' meeting. We will open with public comment on items on the agenda or non-agenda items. Anybody have any? Yes, Stacy?
Let's see. I have a couple, so nobody else can go. Number 7, the MOU with Extension for a food family health educator.
Yes.
Is the cost listed, is that the county cost? And is the county funding the entire position?
It is the county cost, and most of that will come out of children and youth. The state and children and youth, it will be reimbursed by.
Should that be reflected?
The cost for funding children. Should that be reflected?
No, it's still a cost just to the county. The county gets reimbursed.
All right.
Yes.
Number 9 on the agenda, open a money market account in First National Bank for the local emergency planning committee funds.
Yes.
How much are we putting into the account?
Jason Miller, would you like to answer that?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How much are you putting in the money market account?
For
the
the,
emergency
Oh,
planning?
1.60.
yeah, I'm sorry, 175,000.
And what are those funds earmarked for?
It's basically for contingency purposes if there's an emergency within the county.
And in light of COVID-19, is that part of the impetus to open this account?
No.
No,
We had
the money
decided
was
to.
there and we decided to put it into a money market account so it gained more interest.
Yes. Had nothing to do with that. Any other questions or comments? Yes, sir.
On 14, what is it for?
This is it's a next generation grant, and it's for 911. 12, 13, and 14 are all to do with our 911, and it's all grant money. It has to do with our new 911 building that we're going to be, our project. Anything else? Yes, Stacey?
And so, could you update us on what the county's plans are in light of the coronavirus? And do we have plans set in place with moving, say it was to hit the courthouse, to move to essential personnel only? How are we handling the jail?
We've been working on all that. We've had many meetings on it. Our EMA and our 911 folks are on top of all that. Our maintenance crew here at the courthouse have been disinfecting doorknobs and going around several times a day, just disinfecting everything that people are touching. So we're on top of it. As far as if we have to get to that situation, we have to shut things down. Mom, you want to speak to that, Ellen?
Well, of course, we never closed the courthouse,
Right.
so that's the first thing. So the second thing is we do have continuing operation of government plans for each department. Every department's been reviewing those, making sure they're up to date. So if there is an event that we have an issue, access may be limited to the courthouse as to what people can get into, but we still have to be open and take care of all the requirements that we have with children, youth, domestic, the courts, and the sheriff's department, everything else. In the event that employees are at the courthouse and not feeling well, we're asking them to go home until they feel better. My understanding is that, you know, more and more test kits are becoming available. There are some test kits available now locally in the county, so people can get tested if there's a problem.
Okay.
Thank you. Anything else? All right.
Motion to close public comment.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to close public comment. Can I have a second?
I'll second that motion.
seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have some employee years of service recognition and 5 years incremental anniversaries, and we have 6 of them, and 2 of them are in the audience today. So we would like to ask Mr. Bob Templeton to come up. He's been with us for 30 years. He's run our planning department, and he is retiring on us. And we are sorely going to miss you, and we thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob, for your service.
Thanks, Judy.
Thank you very much.
Our second one is Mrs. Lori Shelp. She works in the courts, and she's been with us for 20 years.
Hey, Lori.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lori, very much. Thank you.
Good job.
Congratulations, thank you. Our other folks are Kelly Barkus, who works in our prison, and she has 15 years with us. Chad Weaver works for Children and Youth, he has 10 years. Kimberly Hershaw has 10 years with Children and Youth, and Marissa Edwards Ball is with Children and Youth with 10 years. We thank all of these folks for their service, and we will make sure that they get their certificates. Thank you.
Motion to approve item 2.
I will second that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the minutes of the February 26th Commissioners' meeting, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion to approve 3.
I will second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to amend the minutes of the February 26th Commissioners' meeting, motion number 18, to the effective date of February 20th, 2020, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion to approve 4.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Hall, seconded by Commissioner Herschel, to pay the bills. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion to approve item 5.
I will second that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Hall, seconded by Commissioner Herschel, to approve the trainings that people need to go to. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion to approve item 6.
I will second that motion.
A motion by Commissioner Hall, seconded by Commissioner Herschel, to advertise for public bid on Municipid the following vehicle: a 2015 Dodge Caravan, mileage 130,000 miles. And that is a van coming from Children and Youth, I believe.
No, it's from Treeham.
Oh, Treeham, I'm sorry. I thought you told me that. All right. All in favor?
Aye. Motion to approve 7.
I will second that motion.
A motion by Commissioner Hall and seconded by Commissioner Herschel to approve entering into the MOU with Penn State Extension for the Food, Family, and Health Educator position. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Number 8.
Motion to approve 8.
I'll second that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall, seconded by Commissioner Herschel, to approve the following Tax Claim Bureau exoneration request in the name of Adam Stout. Assessment sent notification, tax claim at the trailer has been removed. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 9.
I will second that motion.
A motion by Commissioner Hall to open a money market account with First National Bank for the local emergency planning committee funds at the current rate of 1.60%. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve item 10.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to enter into a purchase of service agreement with Children's Service Center of Wyoming Valley, Wilkes-Barre. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 11.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to enter into a purchase of service agreement with Cornell Averex Group in Pittsburgh, PA. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 12.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve entering into contract with MCM Consulting, State College. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 13.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve entering into a contract with MCM Consulting State College for commodity management planning as required by FEMA and PEMA at the cost of $9,900. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 14.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve entering into contract with MCM Consulting State College for the NG 911 project. Total cost $15,048, paid with the grant funding. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Just so you understand, NG stands for Next Generation.
Thank you.
Motion to approve item 15.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and approve the transfer of Carrie Guzzi from the position of DPS Operations Manager to the open full-time non-union position of Deputy Chief Clerk $35,000 per year with a 6-month probation period and benefits according to the county policy manual. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve item 16.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and approve the hiring of Carrie Henry, Susquehanna, to the open union-eligible position of temporary assistant of elections voter registrar for $11.48 per hour, effective March 3rd, 2020, per the recommendation of Macy Rudock, Director of Elections voter registrar. Second by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve 17.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and approve the transfer of William Zalewski from the position of part-time vehicle detailer to the open union-eligible position of part-time vehicle equipment preservation and minor work, body work, $13 per hour. Got a second by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 18.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and approve the hiring of Taylor Bennett, Strucka, to the open full-time union-eligible position of telecommunicator 1 at $15.08 per hour, 40 hours a week, effective March 5th, 2020. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion to approve 19.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and approve the hiring of Ryan Tater, Houston, Texas, to the open full-time, non-union telecommunicating position of public safety, GIS, and systems database analyst at $48,000 per year, paid with grant funding, 40 hours per week, effective March 10th, 2020. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 20.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and approve the hiring of Ian Tekunchik, Montrose, to the open full-time union-eligible position of telecommunicator 1, $15.08 per hour, 40 hours a week. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 21.
Motion by Commissioner Hall. Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
will second that
I'm
motion.
so sorry.
It's okay.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and approve the transfer of Samantha Rozelle from the full-time union-eligible position of telecommunicator 1 to the open full-time non-union position of Deputy Director of Training and Quality Assurance at $45,000 per year with a 6-month probationary period and benefits according to the county policy manual on the recommendation of Brad Ellsworth, Director of Public Safety Operations, 911 Coordinator. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion to approve 22.
I will second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and approve the transfer of Brandy Caswell from the full-time union-eligible position of telecommunicator 1 to the open full-time union-eligible position of 911 Operations Officer, telecommunicator at $18 per hour, 40 hours a week, effective March 11th, per the recommendation of Bradley Ellsworth. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 23.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall, seconded by Commissioner Herschel to close the Commissioners' meeting and open the
No,
Oh, sorry.
23.
Oops.
We're going to draw one.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay. Motion by Commissioner Hall to review and award bids on the 2014 Ford Taurus Interceptor. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel, and here it is, and it was on Municipid, and the winning bid amount is $6,100, and the person that's purchasing it is Alan Sematelli. All in favor to accept this bid?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion for 24.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Hall, seconded by Commissioner Herschel to close the Commissioners' meeting and open the Salary Board meeting at 9:14. Call the Salary Board meeting to order at 9:14 a.m. Do we have any public comments on the Salary Board? Yes, Stacy.
Agenda items 3, 4, and 5 appear to be a restructuring of the planning department. Is that correct?
Yes. It is with Mr. Templeton's retirement. That's what we're doing. Anything else? Okay. Can I have a motion for number 1, please?
You had another question, Stacy?
I
Oh.
did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Just
ahead. I didn't hear you.
the election officer's pay, is there an increase in that pay?
These over here. Yes, so the election office actually We, because of the change with the mail-in voting, and with Act 77 has a new minimum requirement of pay, so there's been a change in the structure as far as the payment for the judge of elections, inspectors, and clerks, also for the election night workers and resolution board. So,
Thank you.
Anything else? All right, now can I have a
motion to
motion?
close the public comment.
I will second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall, second by Commissioner Herschel to close public comment. Number 2.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve number 2.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the minutes of the February 26, 2020 salary board meeting, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 3.
Motion to approve 3.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to create the full-time, non-union position of Director of Planning / GIS at $48,000 per year effective March 11th, 2020, with a 6-month probationary period and benefits according to the county policy manual and government mandated requirements, per the recommendation of Rebecca Hubbard, Chief Clerk. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 4.
I'll second that.
Motion to create the full-time, non-union position of Deputy Director of Planning GIS, $35,000 per year, effective March 11th, 2020, with a 6-month probationary period and benefits according to the county policy manual and government mandated benefits per the recommendation of Rebecca Hubbard, Chief Clerk. I have a motion by Commissioner Hall, a second by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 5.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to create the full-time union-eligible position of Administrative Assistant for Planning GIS Public Safety at $13.46 per hour, 40 hours a week, effective March 11th, 2020, with a 6-month probationary period, per the recommendation of Rebecca Hubbard, Chief Clerk. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion to approve 6.
I will second that.
A motion by Commissioner Hall to amend the 2020 miscellaneous compensation schedule with the changes to the election officers' pay, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve 7.
I will second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to close the salary board meeting at 9:17 a.m., seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Okay, close.
Thank you, everyone.